It was out-of-the-box thinking, a motorized decoy developed in California in the late 90s.
When that first came out, it was like gold.
Tom Dennison of Fort Thompson Sporting Goods has seen mechanical ducks from day one.
When this thing first came out, there was nothing like this. It looks like ducks are landing. So the ducks never seen this. So the first couple of years, this was super effective.
And now, well, talk to a waterfowl biologist from Arkansas Game and Fish. He'll tell you.
Nearly 100,000 duck hunters in Arkansas, possibly. We've probably got 100,000 opinions on when they work and when they don't.
As for Tom Dennison, he does not duck this issue.
I do not like them at all, period. I wish they would do away with them totally on everything.
But now you sell sporting goods.
If somebody has an opinion, I ought to have the opinion. I sell and make money on these. I sell a lot of these each year.
Tom is old school. It feels like the real ducks have caught on now.
The young ones are dumb and the older ones are smarter. But some people...
Or they wouldn't be older.
That's correct. That's how that works.
Yeah.
Hey, I wanted to see for myself how these things worked in the wild.
Oh, I haven't done this in a long time.
Off into a nearby cypress backwater swamp near the store, we went.
I don't know how deep it is out here.
There were greenheads already there.
Well, it makes it look a little better.
Tom and I put together an impressive display. Well, Tom did. I wondered if the natural canopy overhead limited the roboduck's visibility and therefore attraction.
Later on, when the ducks get hunted a lot, they get shy, big holes, or something that looks real natural for them to fly into, they actually start landing in places like this, just come in and just land.
Tom and I used all the toys, but on this day, I don't think the greenheads were all that impressed. They must have been older ducks. That's the drake wake being tested in the workroom. This is how it looks on the pond. It has a close cousin. It, too, is an active decoy. These don't surprise duck biologist Luke Naylor.
Duck hunters, a lot of outdoorsmen are tinkerers. You know, people like to mess with stuff. They like gadgets.
But they're doing more than tinkering at the duck shop of Banded Mallard Incorporated. They're all about the mechanical ducks. Developer Brandon Turner was inspired by something he saw happen over and over again with duck hunters.
Everybody knows that when they go to pick up their decoys, all of a sudden ducks seem like they're coming in on top of you. And it's not because the ducks like seeing people standing out in the middle of the decoys. That's the concept behind the drake wake, is to produce that water movement and that ripple that travels.
Brandon's creations were designed to make a splash. The Banded Mallard Company had already been manufacturing decoys and duck-themed air freshener. Brandon used those profits to produce several prototypes of his mechanical ducks.
Yeah.
And he'll never forget the day he tested them on a pond in a field.
I couldn't help but laugh because it just looked like a washing machine out there.
As he watched, he knew he had become a mad scientist, a Dr. Duckenstein.
I threw my hands up in the air and gave that villainous laugh and said, "Ah, work my minions."
And it worked. The ducks came in.
They spiraled down on that thing from everywhere.
The ripple effect of the ripple effect meant the duck elves got busy. These homemade mechanical ducks are in Max Prairie Wings, Bass Pro, Fort Thompson, and most Arkansas sporting goods stores. It's catching on nationally.
We send them all over the nation. I just got off the phone with a customer from California yesterday who was wanting one overnighted to him.
In Cabot, there's a whole lot of shaking going on, and Brandon feels like his company is just getting started.
We've founded ourselves on innovation, so we want to keep creating innovative products and, sell them all over this nation.
The ducks may be fake, but the dream and the spirit behind them is very, very real.
I get up every day and I do what I would do if I wasn't getting paid.